Has anyone seen Web3? I can't find
Okay.
it. And then
Okay.
and then says it seems more like a marketing buzzword than reality right now. But he's wondering what the future will be like in 10, 20, 30 years from now. It's kind of alluding that right now Web3 is not real, but in the next 10, 20 years, maybe it would be real. Why do you think he's saying something like that?
Oh, well, if I may say, you know, Elon Musk is somebody who is more of this digital guy and into blockchain technology, Um, Web3 actually is something that is very, very real, like we all know. Even though a lot of people still have a lot of concerns about it based on some challenges that may actually come, such as, for example, being permissionless. Okay, what about the downsides of it? So, well, in 10 to 20 years' time, I believe that Web3 will actually come up because looking at the evolution of different technology, especially the blockchain technology, looking at the importance of it, it's something that is actually going to tell more in the next 10, 20, 30 years. Now, these are some of the things that Elon Musk is trying to talk about now. Trying to say that it's not real. Well, to me, uh, I really think that anyway, talking about Elon Musk about this particular tweet, I saying it's more than a marketing buzzword than reality right now, and just wondering what it could be. That in 2021 sounds futuristic. But I don't really think that Elon Musk. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello, we can hear you. We lost Eugene.
Do you want me to chime in?
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can anyone
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
I wanted to answer your question about Elon Musk.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yes. My own personal thought on why he would say something like that is that he is very Elon Musk mostly focuses on like physical technology, and Web3 is almost everything is all about the internet. And he's now questioning the fact that could this now be good for humanity? Could this work out for us? Could this be a good idea that would actually make a good impact on humanity and everything? And I would say yes, because his tweet even is from last year, and a lot has happened from that time period to now. Web3 have actually developed a lot from December 2021 till this time we are right now, especially the metaverse and crypto and even Pi itself. So Web3 is actually showing that it exists already, because Web3 is all about the metaverse and human beings and all of us having total control of our data, which Pi has given us that already. Pi Network has given us total control of our data, which is Web3. The metaverse too, NFTs, all these things, they are Web3s, and we can see them already. We can see them coming to life. We can see crypto coming to life. So we can see countries legalizing crypto. We can see Web3 itself. Is the fact that it doesn't have an app yet. Is the fact that it's not like Google yet. Is the fact that Facebook hasn't put the impact of Web3 on Facebook, on Instagram, and all these other popular apps. So probably when it's on these popular apps, then we'll see the fact that Web3 is already here. We
I'm
are in
picking
Web3 already.
I'm picking one thing from what you said, which is
Yes.
the fact about humanity, maybe this concern about how would it benefit humanity. So I'm like, okay, in my own understanding of things, okay, Eugene mentioned something about it earlier on that it just is certain. It's not everyone that is aware of it, that appreciates it currently. It's just like a certain less percentage of the people. So
Yeah,
it's kind of not. Should I say it's not accessed by humanity yet? So the
because
fact that it's not an open playground yet for the rest of humanity, that maybe that's why maybe you could say he doesn't see it yet, because
yeah,
it's not yet in the hands of the people. The people are not really
yeah, exactly.
the people are shut out of it.
Because
Yeah.
if you ask me, Web3 is actually expensive to have, because in order to for Web3, in order for you to experience Web3 itself, you have to experience the metaverse, you have to experience NFT, you have to experience crypto, which all these things now is getting more and more expensive for regular random people. For
Yeah, meaning
just
that all these things come with investment, which the
yes,
regular everyday
exactly,
people cannot
which
afford to
Pi
invest.
is giving us right now. So I feel like Web3 is here, and people just need to open their eye more into investing and not questioning the fact whether it's real or not. If someone actually put their mind, like Pi now, if someone actually just continued mining, despite the fact whether it was real or despite the fact whether it wasn't real, they would be in a better situation now than just questioning themselves and leaving their app by um by the side there without even opening it or
Okay.
mining.
Okay.
So people should actually put their mind in it and invest into it, not just question whether it's there or it's not there. So if people can invest in it, if people can, because we are the one actually giving all these things their power. If nobody is using it, they won't have all this kind of power. So if people are actually using it, if people are actually giving it that power, then it will have that power, because we can't just generate the power out of the blue, because nobody will use it then. But we
Okay.
have to use it for it to
Yeah.
generate that power. So actually, it actually depends on us. We
Yeah.
have to give it that power.
Thanks,
So
John.
my personal thought is that, yeah, that is just it. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, John. Another John wants to speak. Maybe he wants to counter you. I don't know. Another John. So John too, you can speak. uh, he's connecting. So yeah, John too, you can unmute your mic and speak. You're not a speaker. John too, you can unmute your mic. Click on your mic and unmute it. Speak. Okay. Um, I I don't think you're ready to speak now. Oh, okay. IQ. Any points?
Yeah, I mean, Elon, he likes to mess around on Twitter, so there's no way he doesn't know what Web3 is.
Yeah, I
Like,
got it. It may be that he's trolling, right?
yeah, of course he's trolling. But I mean, like, look, Web 3.0, it's blockchain, decentralization, and open source technologies, right? Now, anyone that uses decentralized exchanges, automated market makers, smart DeFi, or even in the governance DAOs, if you're using any of that sort of stuff, you're using blockchain, you know. So, and we know ourselves, just in our Pi network, there's 33 million of us using that, So obviously, everyday people aren't into blockchain technologies yet, but like John said before, Web3's well and truly here already.